Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got the brand new Rockstar here from Rotogrip. It's our solid symmetrical ball, low RG, high differential. Kind of reminds me of like a Phaze 2 looking. Let's see what this thing does. Guys, if you aren't already subscribed, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And only 10% of you that are watching these videos follow me. So just hit that subscribe button. It's free, guys. Back to the video. All right, we got the Rockstar freshly drilled up. Layout I put on it is a pretty standard layout that I put on my stuff, 5x5x3. It's cold today, so I got my jacket on. Let's see what this thing does. This ball seems to be very round and very smooth, kind of just like a Phaze 2, just what I was predicting. Let's throw some more shots and see what this thing does. This ball is pretty aggressive. It does look kind of dull out of box. I don't remember exactly what it does come out of box, but it looks like a either 1,000 grit or 2,000 grit. So I'm gonna have to move a little bit more left. I am bowling on a pattern that I normally use when I film most of my videos. It's a 43-foot shot. It's a 6-to-1 ratio, and it's got about 28 mils. So it's got some volume on it, just because this ball is pretty strong. So I want to make sure that I had enough oil out here for it, and we do have a high friction center here. So that's why I wanted to put a little bit more oil. No skeleton inside your hands. Got no orders I could. Moved a total of 4 and 2 left from where I originally started. I drift, but for me, when I was lining up, I was standing about 25, and I probably was sliding like right about closer to 30, and then I moved a good 4 and 2 left off of that. It gives you that normal, smooth, predictable ball motion that you see out of like your benchmark type balls like a Phaze 2 or an Optimum Idol. I got both of those here today, so we're gonna do some comparisons later on, so stick around for that. I always gotta get a AI core carry trip 2-pin or 4-pin, but this one was a 2-pin. I need at least one per video. It's fine with me. Promise that it's fine. How does that one not carry? Oh, that was so good. What I do like about this ball is that we do have a little bit of an out of bounds outside about 5, and this ball does have enough surface and enough cover stock so that it actually picks up and it reads from that spot, which is really nice. So if you're bowling something a little bit flatter and you want to, you know, not see as much out of bounds, make sure you have strong enough cover stock so you can get it to read from that spot. I think that was a rack. That definitely was not the ball.
Then I gather dust and watch you go about your life.
Got that one a little bit inside, and it still held the line pretty well. And didn't shoot through the break point, which is nice. So it's good. It's good to see a ball that's going to pick up in the middle part of the lane when there's a little bit more concentration of oil, and still read in the right spot and not kind of just go a little bit too straight, a little bit too forward. That ball still picked up in the oil and went through the pins really nice.
It's fine with me. I swear it's mine.
That one I created a little bit more axis rotation just to see how the ball would shape if I had a little bit more rotation, and it looked pretty good. It wasn't too jerky off of the spot. It is going to be a little bit stronger off the spot when I do create a little bit more rotation, because the ball wants to go left because I'm rotating it to hook towards the left. So I'm going to get a little bit more shape. But I just wanted to see how the ball would roll with a little bit more axis rotation. Now let's get into the comparisons. I got good old trusty Phaze 2 here. Let's see how this compares to the Rockstar. Overall, I'd say the ball motions are pretty similar. What I do see is that the Rockstar is a little bit stronger off the spot. But as far as like comparisons between the two, they are pretty similar and they are in the same category. So if you're looking to replace that Phaze 2 and you love that Phaze 2 and you just want something newer, something fresher, but just something slightly different, the Rockstar would be a great fit for you. Now let's take a look at the Optimum Idle Solid. This is a ball that was in that slot just a year ago, and it recently just got discontinued. But I know a lot of you looking to replace this Optimum Idle Solid because you love this ball, you got a lot of games on it. And so now we got a Rockstar, which is right in its place. So you can see with the Optimum Idle Solid, it is a little bit cleaner. It might due to the fact that I have some lane shine on it, but the ball wasn't as responsive as I've seen in the Rockstar. So I'd say the Rockstar is going to be a little bit more aggressive. You're going to get a little bit more mid lane read than the Optimum Idle Solid. Seeing the name Rockstar, it literally just, my mind just keeps thinking of that song with Lisa, Rockstar. Can't play it due to copyrights. It's stuck in my head because, you know, Rockstar. Yeah, so I see this ball being very round, very controllable. I think it's going to be a great ball on tournament conditions. It's going to be good on house, but you just got to make sure that you're bowling on something that has a little bit more oil and a little bit more volume. I'd say if you're bowling like on a second shift league, I don't think this ball would be ideal unless you drill it a little bit weaker or you add some polish on it. But I'm gonna throw a couple more shots and kind of see how this ball fits as the lanes break down, because I'm starting to see some transition now, so I'm gonna move a little bit more left. I like the way that ball has that nice and continuous shape. It looks like it doesn't stop losing energy, and when it goes through the pins, it feels like my pocket's a little bit wider and I have a little bit more miss room, which is good because sometimes with symmetrical solids, they tend to burn up really quick. Like the original Summit for me, I think that core was just a little bit too strong and the cover was a little bit too strong, so it didn't mesh really well. This ball seems to have a really good cover stock strength and core strength ratio, so it blends in very nice with the lane. All right, so where does this Rockstar fit in my bag? So at the very top, I got the Gem. Gem's my big hooking ball, big ASIM. When there's a lot of volume, I can put some surface on it. I can blend the lane and have my ball motion be a little bit stronger and a little bit smoother. Step down below that, I got my Attention Star with some power edge finish on it, so it gives me a good length and a good back end. And if I wanna just be really controlled about my ball motion and be a little bit straighter meaning a little bit more right off of my Attention Star and the Gem, that's where the Rockstar fits in. It's a benchmark type ball motion. It's not really aggressive in terms of hook potential in the spectrum. It's not really right on top. It's kind of closer to the middle, just slightly above that. Like I was saying in my comparison video, segment that the Rockstar is going to be a little bit more aggressive than the Optimum Idle Solid. And right below the Rockstar, I got the Road Warrior. Road Warrior is going to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit longer. It's got a higher RG. And if I don't want something that's going to hook as much as the Road Warrior, that's where I'm going to have the Hustle line, any of the Hustles, with a little bit of shine on it. That's got a slightly higher RG and a lower differential, so I don't have to open up my angles, and I can be a little bit straighter to the break point and not cover as many boards. And that's probably what I'm going to use when the lanes are drying up. And then I got my urethane on the bottom. But that's the 6-ball arsenal. That's where the Rockstar fits in. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked this video. Comment Rockstar if you made it this far. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. And